All right. This is Dan's experience. I have it all capitalized in all God knows sorts of ways, but this is my experience. I am Daniel, and if you're joining, then you enjoy my take. So on certain things, and boy, do I have opinions, and boy, are they controversial. Because when is being in the center, when is being independent not controversial these days? Because I would debate that it actually very much is. Most people are radicalized these days, especially when it comes to those that vote in this country. An extreme radicalization has occurred within this country that happens every so often. I haven't even seen what or heard what Trump is calling Kamala, honestly, but this made logical sense. The Gavin Newsom was some crazy bullshit. I think it probably comes from the right and their conspiracies because the right has a lot of conspiracies. So does the left. A lot of these radical people come up with conspiracies. And they never label them as conspiracies for the people that are listening to them, so they know that, hey, this is probably not likely. But Kamala was always the right pick. She's been the loyal one. She's been the one that's been around. Say what you want about her. Say what you want about her in California. As vice president. Say what you want about her keckles or how she speaks and stuff like that. She was always the loyal one. She was always the next one in line. And if Biden is to step down, then it would make logical sense that it would be her, whether people like it or not. And I guess there are some people that don't like it, but it's finally the wave, the blue wave is finally hitting that. Most of the Democratic voters, that there's like a blue wave that's hitting them. It's like, yeah, Kamala, that makes total sense. And usually what logically flies in the world is what continues. So we are not a people that is... We're not very illogical sort of people. You know what I mean? You guys know what I mean? Like, whatever logically comes our way, or whatever logically makes sense, whatever is common thought... In terms of logic, that's what applies. That's what we go like, oh, this makes sense. And that's the Kamala Harris. Excuse me. And that's not just my opinion. It's just what's going to always happen. What has he done? What has he done? Oh, he dubbed her Laughin' Kamala Harris. Yeah, this is where Trump is not very likable. This is where his unlikables go up. Because he's got a nickname for everyone. He's very, very, very pragmatic. But it works. Laughing Kamala Harris. Let's see, she said she did poorly in the Democratic nomination process, starting out at number 2 and ending up defeating and dropping out even before getting to Iowa, but that doesn't mean she's not a highly talented politician. So he gave her a nickname, and then he did his little compliment thing. So laughing Kamala Harris. So here's the thing. I'm glad it mentions the post. So Kamala Harris has the potential to beat Donald Trump. How's it going, mister? Hey, I liked, by the way, I liked Coraline. You're talking about the movie Coraline, right? Because I like that. Coraline was a really good movie. It was spooky. It's a very spooky movie, man. That movie is not something to watch 3 o'clock in the morning, right? But go on, what you were saying? You say an American Gods and Sandman author. Also, welcome, mister. I always appreciate your comings. Let's see here. Sandman author Neil Gaiman is facing sexual assault allegation. I woke up a couple hours ago. It was a late night. Sexual assault allegations from 2 women who came forward again. By the way, before I go on to that real quickly, you have any thoughts on Kamala Harris? Also, did you enjoy your 4th of July, mister? Look at this guy, man. Jesus Christ, he's got bags under bags. Jesus, get some fucking sleep, man. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Jesus. He denied the claims of non-consensual activities. Okay, so you said from 2 women. How old were the women? This was 2 days ago. This was 1 day ago. Who's better, the mint or the rap? You can make puns with both of them. So these accusations were made on the Tortoise podcast? What is the Tortoise podcast? I feel like we have to like go into in depth. That copy? I don't think so. Oh, also I forgot to put on So Untold, the face of information overload. So what is this? Like a conspiracy podcast, mister? You know, when they put up my thumbnail, they always do like, so sometimes in a lot of my animations, I'll do like, I use like graphic Gale, and I'll like do like transparent backgrounds, and I'll just pick a color and make it transparent. But then fucking YouTube has to fucking keep the fucking color. So whatever is going on with that, it's like, fuck, so it kept the fucking green. So now I got my fucking little DTM guy with a green background. That was not intentional. It's supposed to be fucking transparent to whatever their background is. That obviously means they don't have transparency. There's a little joke in that. Trying to pop out this chat on the other side so I can see what you got going here. Let's see what you got going, mister. What is this? Here.
This story is about one of the most difficult to report and yet one of the most common forms of abuse of power. Allegations of sexual assault within and otherwise.
Fuck, this is dramatic. Holy fucking shit, it's as dramatic as her fucking herons.
Consensual.
Look at this guy, man. Look at the brows on this guy. He's bushy brow.
2 women's allegations against the author, Neil Gaiman.
Neil Gaiman has been called the most loved living writer. He's also one of the world's most successful writers. His books, Coraline, American Gods, Good Omens, The Sandman, sell millions of copies worldwide. His writing is adapted for Netflix and Amazon miniseries, Hollywood films, and West End shows.
By the way, any celebrity, any person that's like in the eye of the public, you know, is, and well, I'll go back to like any celebrity, any famous person, they're gonna have women swarming them. Now there will be cases, obviously, where it goes wrong because not every woman thinks the same. But I'm gonna go by the default to start off with this is that the dude's famous, probably has a lot of women going after him. I don't know how tall he is. That could make a difference. But I'm just going to start off with that. So he's famous and he's got money. So he's going to attract lots of women. And he's probably going to attract some women that are going to be part of the hashtag #MeToo stuff. So
We set out to hear every side of this story, so threaded throughout this podcast, you will hear Neil Gaiman's position, and it's a denial of any non-consensual sex with the women we've spoken about.
And also think about what's the easiest way for a woman to get money. Not to be sexist, what's the easiest way? Just have a bad experience with a celebrity or famous person. Now, does that mean everyone that's going to happen 100% of the time? No. So I don't know if that's the case or not. So that's just where I'm going in. That's just this from the center. So we look at it as a meter. In the center, we acknowledge the facts. The guy's famous. That attracts women. And it's on the other side too. It's not a sexist thing. I'm sure men are attracted to rich women too. Why not? I mean, money is because people are attracted to money in general. That's what makes the world go round right now is money. So that's the defining thing. So famous, celebrity, money. That's from the center right there. So from there on, everything else is whatever this has got. So whatever this leads up to.
Any unlawful behaviour. We've also spoken to two women friends, one a former lover, who had nothing but positive things to say about him.
We examined the women's allegations over many months. We interviewed and re-interviewed them, spoke to others, combed through emails and messages, reviewed photos and other documents. These two women have never met or spoken. They're separated.
Why do they have to? Why do they have to say that? Why do they have to say that right there that they've never met?
And continent. Yet their allegations are materially similar. Neil Gaiman's position is that there is no similarity.
What is with that fucking bracelet?
Which are denied, and that all sexual activity with the women was consensual.
In October last year,
That shirt is
I got
god
an
awful.
Instagram
That dress shirt
message
is god
from a
awful,
young
man.
New Zealander called Scarlett. We're using her first name only to protect her identity. There was no hint there of the bombshell email that arrived a week later, an email in which she alleged that a famous British author repeatedly sexually assaulted her. I teamed up with Paul and we spent months testing her allegations.
He's British. Like it matters though, right?
Speaking to whomever we could and reading through piles of material. A reporting project that took us through Neil Gaiman's Scientology upbringing, his start in comic books, and ultimately to another woman with allegations of sexual assault against him.
You can listen to all four.
Let's see, how old is he again? Let me put my music back on. So wait, so both women said, and what that was just seeing that that they were in consensual relationships with Gaiman when the assault occurred. One was Scarlett, who was 23, okay, a young one, claimed Gaiman sexually assaulted her in 2022, soon after he hired her as a nanny for his child. She accused Gaiman of having engaged in rough and degrading penetrative sexual acts with her. There's a reply tortoise with, oh my god, Jesus Christ. I'll get it. Contemporaneous messages, notes that support her allegations. Gaiman insists the relationship was consensual and lasted 3 weeks and didn't advance beyond heavy petting. British. He has firmly denied all accusations of abusive behavior. The second woman, identified only by the initial K, said she met Gaiman, for the yawn. She met Gaiman at a book signing in 2023 when she was 18. Lucky he wasn't a year younger. She said the pair began a relationship when she was 20 and Gaiman was 40, and that the author sometimes subjected her to painful sex she neither wanted nor enjoyed. Well, why did she do it then? Gaiman has denied this entirely and calls these accusations disturbing. I'm not understanding. So he's claiming that the police in New Zealand did not accept his offer for help with the 2022 claim, which he believes indicates the claim is not strong. Authorities told Tortoise that they made a number of attempts to speak to the key people as part of this investigation. Those efforts remain ongoing. So they don't really have much information. So the tortoise is a big news thing, huh, in the UK? Okay, so I want to look into more about... This is what people need to understand. He doesn't make things okay, but let's look at him. So he's 63 right now. So he's an older guy. He's got 4 children, huh? All Wikipedia, though, so you know how Wikipedia can be false. He's probably a shorter guy, huh? 5'11"? No, that's about average. He's about average height. Let's talk about how much he gross. He is worth... So, almost 3 million every year. His net worth is 17 million US millions. And his combined body of work brings an average of 3 million every year. So he makes a lot of money. So there you have it. I mean, it's just another thing to where, you know, he's got a lot of money and these women want some money. They want a piece of the chunk. So I'm also going to have another side, though. So I can't, like... And as far as I know, these are just allegations. So they're not, like... They're not 100%. But... So I'm going to say... That, again, he's got a lot of money. Attracts a lot of women. And sometimes attracts the women you shouldn't attract. Like, so if these types of women should never be around someone like this. But for some reason they always are, and I just don't understand that part. But whether it's a nanny job or where did he meet the 18-year-old? Shit, where was it? It was the rap. Yeah. Because the nanny one, that's one that you said we should probably wait until everything comes out. Yeah. But that's going to be my first thought, is that he's famous and he's got lots of money. And that attracts women. So... What can you do? I mean, shit, you know. He could say no. He cannot fuck these women. If this is the case scenario, I mean, he has that power, that ability to not put himself in these situations. So, if it comes out to be true, the allegations come out to be true. I mean, I just don't understand some of these men. Now the second one, though, the one that's 18, that's the one that's the more interesting one right there. The nanny one, I take the nanny one if that's true. I don't really care about the nanny one because she shouldn't have gotten that job. Why would anyone be a nanny to a rich person when you know there's likely yeah. That seems a little sus, but the 18. The one that was met at 18 and then had a relationship at 20. That seems more interesting. What else is up in the hood, mister? Anything else interesting? Any more, like, Dr. Disrespect stuff, or... Because I predicted on one of my streams a couple days ago that Dr. Disrespect was going to make a comeback. I just don't know where. Fucking Pokimane. Pokimane's the worst, man. She's so annoying. She's so disagreeable, man. How could anyone be in a relationship with this woman? She's so disagreeable. And she's like, she seems anti-feminist too, which is interesting. I've seen some of the shit that she says. Shit, man. Jesus Christ. What fucking, like, oh man. And then she's like bringing up the kids into it. Like, what the fuck? Jesus Christ. Oh my god. And like, she should be saying anything. Like, she fucking paid her editor, who was wanking himself off to, and delaying her editorial shit. So, her projects. So like, she should know. She's sympathetic to that kind of shit. She'll still pay you. Like, Pokimane, she's good. She's good. She'll still pay you. So you get a job with Pokimane, you can wank off all day, and she'll still pay you. That's Pokimane. And she's nearby too. She's up in Seattle. So she's nearby. So I live in the same state as Pokimane, and it's disgusting. It's disturbing. I mean, if I ever met her, I would be nice and cordial, but at the same time, the moment that there was a disagreement, I would let her know how I felt. I'd be like, yeah, you fucking crazed. She cray-cray, man. She fucking cray-cray. Yeah, he had a permanent ban for Twitch, but he wasn't banned from YouTube. People need to understand that one. Yeah, but I think he's going to make a comeback. What was it? Well, states where it's a crime. How would you say it? Like, it's like, because he didn't have sex. That's just presumed, but he didn't. Just sexual text messages, sexting. Do I use that term? Yeah, I gotta correct that part right there. Like, I have butterfingers. Sexting laws across America. Let's see where does he live? Where does he live? Let's see if he did a crime. So, sexting laws in America, but like, could you imagine they give the death penalty? Oh my god. Revenge? What the fuck? So sexting laws. So there are states that have sexting laws: Colorado, Connecticut, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Illinois. See what state he's in. So notes: include sexting in the statute. Addresses minors, sending or receiving. Includes provisions if youth under 18 sent or received sexual explicit images of other youth under 18. Well, so what is it? Potential for felony punishment. All states have some variation. It's a misdem. Potential for misdemeanor punishment. Felony even. All states have some variation of law that prohibits sending explicit, obscene material to or depicting minors that might apply. So let's see. Wait. What's the age? Totals. Okay. So 27 out of 50. Let's find out where he lives. Do you think it's like coincidence? His name is, what is his name? Guy, right? Oh shit. Personal information. Just show where. I mean, he's in California. Okay. Is he? Is he in California? Oh, Herschel Beam. He's not Guy. Whoopsie. My God, what? The fourth? That was his education, but where does he live now? Do you know where he lives, mister? E3 bathroom filming incident? What the fuck? His Twitch channel was suspended as he was live streaming while attending. I heard something about that, but not very much. Permanent ban. Yeah. Herschel Beam. I just think that's so funny. That's so funny of a name. Well, either or. If he lives in California, he's probably in... Oh, California doesn't have any sexting laws. Oh, look at that, mister. Oh, look at that. No. Look at all those no's. No felony, no misdemeanor, no informal, no diversion. Nothing. Absolute no's. Think about that one. So he didn't, even if he was like texting a minor in California, if it was in California, it's no crime. But if he's like in some of the surrounding states... Well, I'm in Washington. Let's see what Washington does. Washington is a yes, so he's good he doesn't live up here, huh? What can you get in trouble in Washington for right here? Let's see. Everything virtually. Fucking everything virtually. Jesus Christ. My state is unmerciful. For the most part. Even it's like minor on minor. Ah. I didn't mean for that to be capped. So, people that say that he committed a crime, well, he didn't commit a crime, so... That's going to be like a new thing. It's like, Dr. Disrespect, he didn't commit a crime, so... And if people have issue, they need to go to California and they change their legislative, so... There's no crime there. Ooh, what's the federal term for minor? In 1971, minor is generally legally defined as a person under the age of 18. However, in the context of alcohol or gambling laws, people under the age of 21 may also sometimes be referred as minors. Jesus Christ! What the fuck? That's fucking insane, dude. Wow, that's fucking insane. A child? Okay, let's look at the federal definition for a child. Excuse me. The age of a majority being 18 in most states. What is it federally, though? How can that be? Like, a 17-year-old is a child? There's some weird shit going on here. All human beings below 18. And yet a minor can be below 21? What the fuck? Unmarried person under 21 years of age? So I'm gonna start calling 20-year-olds children. Oh my god, dude. He's 20? Oh my god, he was just a child. So, terms child, youth, and young individual means an individual who is less than 21 years of age. So 20 years old, oh my god, dude. They're fucking, oh my god, dude. I'm just like, this is great. Dude, this is great. So... how would I say that? Stages of development? When it... there's infancy, there's toddler, there's childhood, which lasts apparently in the US until 21. There's adolescence or teenage from 12 to 18 years old. And then there's adulthood? No, man. You're not in the US, you're not an adult until you're over 21. Childhood, like being a child, literally it's like 3 to 11 years old. But in the US, a child is all the way up to fucking 20, dude. That's fucked up, man. What the fuck? Man, this country is hardcore fucked up in that regard. Fuck, man. You see even a 20-year-old? I mean, literally. Wow, dude. Literally in this country, they could go up to fucking 20. You have sex with a 20-year-old? Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. Any dating profiles I'll do, I'm gonna start putting like 21 and over. Oh my god, dude. That's funny. That's fucking insane, man. I need one for, what was my streaming desktop? Okay, let me, that's like my whole picture right there. You know what? I just thought to myself that it wouldn't really matter if I changed that. It really wouldn't matter. Fucking insane, dude. Fucking insane, dude. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Jesus fucking Christ. You know, of course I'd put my egg fucking incubator right in front of it. Should I make a flamethrower? Okay. Now that I ate the goods. Get that 20% boost with the burger. Get the Burgermeister. What the fuck do I have a cow in my fucking party? Where's the one with Vanguard? Yeah, but I had 2 with Vanguard. Okay. Okay. No, 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 not you. I forgot how long the food buff lasts, but it doesn't seem to be very long. Maybe not even 20 minutes. I don't think it's there. Okay. I don't see it there. Shit. Okay. I don't want my jet dragon dying, you know what I mean? Fucking Bushi? Go fuck yourself. Okay. It is good going in with that extra buff, doing more damage. Definitely well worth it. Stand still, bitch. Okay, this is a lot better when I can hear the turrets. Okay. So the key is to get as high as I can to get out of reach and then get the hell out of dodge. Kumbaya, people. Don't kill them, please. God, they need a better way to do this shit, man. This just takes forever. Sadist. I gotta get that workaholic off. And the muscle head. I don't have one with artisan yet, huh? No, I do right there, but... You're female, unfortunately. Oh, I was working on you. See, I already found... Like, I already got one perfect one right there. This is not good enough for a 4-star though, so I want to put it on. Shit, where the hell is it? Crap. Whew, it's getting warm out here. Hell yeah. Oh, that's awesome. The last one, that dude turns out just to be like a freebie right there. Okay, oh, that's an alpha too. Big boy. That's what it is. It's a big boy. It's not really the most important if they're like nocturnal or not, really, but and then I need to trade. Yeah, right here. Yeah. And I want to trade in. Okay. So I should have 4/4s. Naturally, one can stay here. Why aren't the Anubises grabbing it all? What the hell? have the alpha here, you know what I mean? The big boy. Limited by the milk. I mean, I'm getting so much flamethrower ammunition, I might as well make one. Oh, that's the guided missile. Should probably look around. The Minmogs are out. Oh, it doesn't affect it. Damn, it's getting warm. Holy shit. Alright. Or it's been warm, actually. Oh my god. just had a bad night. Huh. Fuck the Washington Post. Son of a bitch.
By the way, I'm proud to be, as I said, the first black woman served with, as I said, the first vice president, first black woman served with a black president. I'm proud of the role of the first black woman in the Supreme Court. As I said, the first vice president, first black woman served with a black president. I'm proud of the role of the first black woman, first black woman served with a black president. I'm proud of the role of the first black woman in the Supreme Court. There's just so much that we can do because together there's nothing. Look, this is the United States of America. By the way, I'm proud to be, as I said, the first vice president, first black woman served with a black president. I'm proud of the role of the first black woman in the Supreme Court. There's just so much that we can do because together there's nothing. Look, this is the United States of America.
Whoa. Oh, shit. Sounds like an ESTJ. She sounded like a white feminist. She just wants Biden out because he's a white dude. That's what it comes across as. That's how it's perceived. Jesus Christ. So it's like all the donors are bailing. That's it. If they're all bailing, then it's done. Yeah, he's done. Oh, dude, it's under 55,000. That's good, man. I wanted to keep on going down. That's great. Interesting. Fucking 10 years to have to wait for that shit. Good. They won't be raising the price of GPUs. Let them all fail. Fucking crypto miners. Jesus. Right now they're $55 per stock. Huh. Really? Interesting. Okay. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna get ready to end the stream. I was just checking out some stock stuff, so appreciate y'all for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe to my videos that you guys like. Let me know what you guys like, and then I will make more. It's pretty simple. So this was my experience, Daniel's experience, as it would be. It's been a hot day. It's hot, so I've been like conserving energy. So, but yeah, played some Power World, did some more farming. Mostly, I should like do like an overall thing. It's like I've been mostly farming for food, working on making what's it, Mazra, whatever the hell the damn cow's name is, making the cheeseburgers. I'm so sorry. They give a 20% spike in attack. I can't remember if it's like between like 10 or 20 minutes it lasts. But it's good if you got to kill some raid bosses or farm the oil rig and stuff like that. For legendaries, it's good to farm the new area, the cherry caves. I haven't had too much luck, but hey, I've had more luck with the oil rigs. I've gotten at least 2 legendaries from the 2 of those runs. I got 1 rocket launcher actually from the oil rig, and then I won the single shot rifle. I'd like others, but I'm also finding a lot of the other schematic 2s, which is like, that's not too far. That's not too far from legendary. So getting schematic 2s for flamethrowers and laser rifles and grenade launchers, that's not too bad. And missile launchers, that's not too nifty, not too bad at all. In the end game, I've been focusing on whenever I can, I look for Migmogs. So you want to collect dog coins. For the metal merchant, always good to have one of those guys on hand too, so you can double your accessory slots, so you can have 4 instead of just 2. Trying to think of everything else I've been journalizing. I've been upping my PAL ranks. That's been very important. I've been breeding lots of pals with Nocturnal, so they can keep working in the night. Work Slave, Serious, and Artisan, they all give work speed, so that's been like the perfect for me. Though I guess you could mess around with Nocturnal, you could switch it with something else. I'm trying to think here. Yeah, and then what else? I talked about the Trumpy stuff, how Trumpy could still lose. Kamala's could beat him. It is very, very much in a real possibility, which is why people are slowly coalescing around Kamala. She's building a coalescement. She has Biden's war chest. She's a black woman and all that stuff. She's got everything. And she's really close to him in the polls right now. But the moment that Biden drops out, well, because he's also got an ABC interview tonight, the moment that the dropout happens, Kamala will just go, you know what I mean? I know Trump has already labeled her laughing, Kamala Harris, okay, fine. But he's got to be careful because Trump is very unpopular. As unpopular as Biden. I mean, Biden maybe a little bit more, especially in recent time. After the debate, even before that. But you can't underestimate Kamala Harris. The moment you underestimate her, it's over. I guess the Bitcoin stuff, I guess from everything I was reading there, so I don't own Bitcoin. It would have to get low enough for me to really put... I guess it's got a huge upturn coming from what I'm reading, everything I'm reading. But, I mean, again, all stocks, they're all risk, you know what I mean? And I was just looking into, like, I invest in a lot of AI companies. I was going to... I was going to play it safe. I don't think NVIDIA, I don't sell all my stock, but when I know that there's like a cap or a ceiling, if I got an idea, then I will like sell. I plan to reinvest into NVIDIA if I do sell some of my stock. And again, won't sell it all. I will never sell all my stock of a stock because that wouldn't make sense, because I still want to support these companies. But if they're going through a downturn, then I want to make sure that I'm recouping my profits. But at the same time, I don't want to bail out of the company. I still want to keep it up. You know what I mean? This is why I recommend when people go into the stock market, I understand there's a selfishness to it, but I will always at least keep one stock. You know what I mean? Because I want to keep the company afloat for future growth. If it makes a comeback, you want to catch that comeback. Yeah, that's my opinion on there. So I was just looking at some AI stuff. Companies like, I'm a big Intel guy, so I have a lot of stock in Intel, so I'm really pulling for Intel, and they're making a comeback. AMD, I also have stock in, so I have all these companies that kind of like, one goes up, one goes down. I always try to like pattern that kind of stuff, so that way I'm never really losing. If a stock is going down in the short term because people are short selling it or some bad news, another will be going up because of that. And then vice versa, and then the hope is an equilibrium of goodness. So that's just my opinion. I definitely want to go through these 54 stocks. If I had enough money, I would be buying all the stocks. That's the honest opinion. I would be buying them all, and whichever ones perform well, I would just kind of like pyramid it in a way. The ones that grew, they're like in layers, you know. I always do like layers of like stock that I believe in. I'll put more in, and then I have like under categories. So, but I always like to test the performance of stocks. But anyway, that was just a little bit of a tangent. So anyway, all right. So this was my experience. This is Daniel. I thank you guys for watching. Until the next time. This was Friday, the 5th. Hope you all had a happy 4th of July.